ça va pas. Definitely. Genyen. Ok, avant puis on a réglé ça.
Yeah.
Oui, m'dap dit que ça montre l'importance que ou accordé à éducation. Ça montre l'importance que ou accordé à propre tête. Ça montre aussi l'importance que ou accordé à communauté que ou évoluer là-dedans. Lorsque vous choisissez pour aller à l'école comme ça. Parce que un travail, offrir 8 heures de travail, ou bien 12 heures de travail, les fini ou bien 2 jours, ou bien 3 jours pour aller à l'école, cela veut dire que l'école représente un paquet de bagages pour vous. Maintenant, comme nous dans saison pour l'école fait ouvrir, nous parlons de importance pour aller à l'école, importance pour rester à l'école là, mais importance aussi pour choisir pour retourner à l'école là, sont l'autre bagaille. Et moun qui mieux placé pour parler nous de ça matin, we do have her live with you. It's Mrs. Julie. She gonna tell you very more about the topic. Go back to school.
Yes. Thank you.
Very welcome.
Okay. So during this season, there are people as adults, we're going back to school. And there are many of us parents who have kids who are going back to school. And I know school started a couple weeks ago, but it's still very new. Either if your child is starting a new school, or if you're returning back to school, or if you have children in college.
You can go.
You can have it for you. Put it in front of you.
No. I need the Facebook to her too.
Okay.
Do you see yourself?
Okay, much better.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So either way, this is a season of just going back to school and even starting new goals too. And I just wanted to share some information about, when it comes to parents and their kids going back to school. I know as a parent, even for myself, this is a nice time. I enjoy sending my daughter back to school. But even as parents, I think it's important for us to learn some tips of how to be supportive to our kids who are going to school, because we didn't go to school around the same time our kids are going to school. And a lot has changed. And even for the kids, even for the adolescents who are going to school during this time, it could be stressful for them. So I want to share, according to the American Psychological Association, over 70% of teens report to school as a sense of stress. So that just means that many teens, particularly when they associate going to school with stress. And even though it is required to go to school, but the thing is that what are the tools that we can offer to our teens to help them during this stressful time in their lives? So, and it says here, the pressure to perform academically ramps up very quickly with teens. That feels very intense with the expectations of their assignments, of their test. And as a result, it leads to an increase of anxiety and a fear of failure. And when teens are going to school, there is a lot of pressure when it comes to the anxiety and the fear of failure amongst their peers and peer pressures of what's happening today. So reconnecting even socially after the summertime is also a stressful event for teens, because it's like you spent 2 months of disconnect with many friends, and then now you're going back to a structured environment with connecting with your friends. So, what's tips? So, tip number one, create a mental health first morning and night routine. It's important for young students, adolescents, teenagers who are also in middle school and high school to develop a healthy morning routine. Morning routine could include taking a shower, eating a healthy breakfast, even reading the Bible before going to school, prayer before going to school. Those are good, healthy habits to practice every morning to prepare yourself of going to school. You're never too young and you're never too old for these morning routines. It actually says here, establishing a consistent morning and night routine that prioritizes mental health can make a big difference on how kids feel during the school year. So just waking up, throwing on some clothes, going to school, it's not a healthy habit. It's important to go to sleep at night early enough so that you can have a good enough rest, which means putting away the computer, which means putting away the cell phone and putting away social media, making sure that you're in bed at an early enough night so that you can have good enough sleep so you can rest up and wake up very with lots of energy. It says consistent sleep and wake times, even on weekends, can help regulate the body's internal clock and promote mental clarity. Limiting screen time before bed is also a key. The light from the phones and the tablets can distribute your sleep, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. So, which all that means is, it's a common habit. Many of us, before when we climb into bed, we have our cell phones and we're scrolling through TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. Some of us watch movies on our phones. It's time when you go into your bed, turn off your phone, put away your phone. That light from the phones, from the tablets, it can cause a disruption in your sleep, making you can fall asleep and wake up in the middle of the night. It's important to practice these habits so you can have a restful night.
Wow. Can I say something already?
Yes.
What is our responsibility as parents when it comes to use those electronic gadgets, phone, tablets? What is our responsibility?
Well, overall speaking, our responsibility as parents are making sure that we're regulating our children's cellular devices and tablets. We have to be able to regulate that. I know Apple devices, they have a screen time, like a child protective feature, where as a parent, you control how long your child could use their cell phone. So if their bedtime is 10 o'clock, for example, you could put an alarm on the phone. At 10 o'clock, it shuts off. The only thing that you can do with the phone is call emergency 911. But the social media is off. YouTube everything is off. It's strictly a phone. And you could even do that during the day. So to go back, that is our responsibility as parents, making sure that our children are safe, even safe with their phones and safe with their tablets. And when it comes to bedtime, we need to take that phone away. They don't need to have their phone when they're in bed. And that shouldn't be, okay, it's time for bed. Your bedtime is 9 o'clock. I take away the phone. Take away the phone hours before bed, by 7.
In this case, for the kids, for the children, at what age do you think they do have responsibility to be part of this game?
With having a cell phone and
not having the cell phone, but being able to manage it properly, knowing that the time come to go to bed, time come to study. It's a time to put the phone away. It's a time to put the tablet away.
Well, that's habits that I believe needs to be taught by the parent, because kids doesn't know. If I'm a kid, you tell me, it's time to do homework, I'm going to say 5 more minutes turns into 5 hours. But as a parent, it's like, okay, if you're going to use a cell phone, for example, on the weekdays, then 2 hours. Because of the rest of the time you have to do homework, you have to read a book, you have to study. So at what age will kids know to control their cell phone device? I would say they won't.
They don't have.
They don't have that. But it's our responsibility as parents to say, no, I'm taking away the phone at 7 o'clock, for example. And then if your bedtime is at 9, go read a book.
Okay.
Go read a book.
We have a prayer time.
Have prayer time, yeah. Have Bible study time. Have time to journal.
Before we get bed. Okay.
Before you go to, have time to journal. And even that's a nice time too, as parents, we can talk to our kids
Yes.
and find out how was school.
Before everybody get bed, okay, so we have time to get something, eat
Yeah.
something. People want the cereal, people want a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody gets something. So we have a family table,
Yes.
and then before we get bed, so we can say, okay, how was your day? What was happening? What do I have to do? What do you need from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it gives that time to disconnect from social media and all that stuff. It gives you
Reconnect
to
to the
reconnect
family.
to the family,
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
people who are in front of you.
But should it be part of a plan to educate your kids
Yes.
early?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Educate them early and talk to them. There's a lot of things that happens on the phone, and we have to talk to them. We have to educate them, and we have to make sure that we teach them boundaries and standards, and we have to do that. Yes.
Yes. Madam Maslin.
Okay, if I have a question in the paper, and I can say the title for the show today. I don't know why that says back to school mental health for parents and students. Why they don't say students and parents? Because I can understand they try to showing us the responsibility, our responsibility as a parent, because we're not gonna go back to school. The kids are coming back, but
Yeah.
why they put mental health for parents and kids?
You see the thing usually because they put parents first, then she has a problem.
Well, you know what? I think regarding the title, I don't know why they put parents first, but I will say, as parents, we are anchors, right? We're anchors. We're the one who anchor our family. The same way we anchor them into prayer, the same way we anchor them into the church, into the faith. So I just see it as, as parents, we anchor, we lead. So even though it is their responsibility as students of practicing these healthy tips for success, but I see it as parents, we are anchors onto that.
And I think in certain age, kids, I don't think they really know about success. They don't really know about it because losing a year for them, they will understand maybe when they're growing up. But sometimes at the age, they really don't care about
Yeah.
moving forward. See, but I always say losing a year, the parents are the victim. We are the victim. We have to buy stuff again. We have to waste I say waste time because you lose a year.
Yeah.
Taking your kids to school, pick them up, do everything, and then you're gonna redo all that for the same class, the same level. So I think somehow parents have to take their responsibility. It's just because we are the first loser before the kids understand.
That's true.
So they lose a year.
Yeah.
We are the first loser
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Because even for students, especially teenagers in high school, I went to school here. I went to school in America. So I understand the stressors that come with high school naturally. But we have to remember as an individual, I have to succeed. I have to practice good habits to succeed. And when it comes to success, anybody that is successful will tell you, in order for me to get here, I had to have self-discipline. I had to have good practices and habits. I had to have good morals and values that I practice every day in order for me to achieve my success. And that comes from within. And especially for teenagers today, where there's so much more social media involved, more than in my time, there was no social media. But so
No, we were like worse.
but
My social media, that was a small apparat radio that my mom gave to me. Okay, that was my friend, my girlfriend, playing music, listening the news edition from different radio stations. So that was my social media.
But you know, we have to, as the youth has to, because from what I see, a lot of the youth, they want expensive things. They want the expensive this and expensive that. But first of all, material does not save your soul. Number one,
Yeah.
it does not. All of this is going to be left.
And you know what? In
You
Creole,
know?
they says, en français, on dit l'habit de fait par le moine. Ça veut dire,
Yeah.
c'est pas, it's not what you wear who
That's
gonna make you
or
very important.
make you something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you wear, what you have, what you drive, it doesn't give value.
I don't
to us.
even want to say something, but someone.
Someone, yeah.
Okay, because something for me is very, very, very less than someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are someone. You are very, very, very important for your community, for yourself, for your family, for people around you. But something, it's something.
Yeah.
It's something. It's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said something. I wanna emphasis on it. It's not kids. I don't even want to say teenagers, but I want to say a person. Because when you go to high school level, you are not a teenager.
No.
Then, as you said, where is your responsibility? What that you have in your mind as responsibility that you have to take? What charge that you're gonna give yourself when it comes to your education? Who you want to be?
Yeah.
If you don't want to be you don't want to be part of the game, you don't want to play your role, who's gonna do it for you? That's my point. And then I'm so glad that you bring it out, because it's something that your mom is working for you, your dad is working for you, but it's about yourself, as you were talking about self-discipline, because you want to be someone,
Yes.
you want to be somebody,
Yes.
and then that requires from you sacrifices.
Yeah.
You put time to become who you are. Okay, so no one gonna tell me, and then as a teenager being in high school, and then you don't have any responsibility, or you do not know, and then you do have responsibility. I'm not gonna take it. I don't know if you agree with me. Okay, so telling me, oh, he's young. He
No,
doesn't
there
know
is a
what's
certain
going on.
age you need to know.
There is time. I don't want to hear. You know how I call that? Crap. Yeah. When you say, oh, he's young, there is time. I
No.
don't want to hear that. You teach them responsibility,
No.
and then you grow up with. Okay,
Yeah.
they grow up with that responsibility. You keep teaching them.
It's true.
At certain level, they know.
Yeah.
I want to be somebody.
Yeah.
What that I have to do. Thank you.
No, I agree. When it comes to the time is now. Time is right now. You know, if you, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to accomplish, you have to put in the time now. And like you said, when it comes to responsibility, as a teenager, you need to learn responsibility now. You're not going to learn it tomorrow.
Yes.
It has to come now. Just like when we wake up, we brush our teeth every morning. Now you do it for so long, you don't think about it. It's just natural.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with the skill set of habits, of discipline, of responsibility. That's not something you wake up at 30 years old and now you have those things. No, that starts when you're young, you know. And when it comes to the success of your responsibility for school, that's a big responsibility. And it is your responsibility to make sure that you succeed in school. It's a big responsibility, and you can do it.
Yes.
It's not easy, but you have to sacrifice the time, the means, and utilize your ambition so that you can accomplish it.
The hardest part, as you said, it's not easy. We do know it's not easy. That's the reason why. That's where the parents need to come.
Yeah.
Okay, you become a team. Okay, you know your son, your daughter, or your daughters, they have stuff they dealing at school. They are not easy.
Yeah.
So they need your help.
Yeah.
They need you to come to comfort them, talk to them. How was your day? What is going on? What did I have to do? Do I need to talk to your teacher? Do you need help? Do we have to look for or help for you at school or even after school program, do we have to find out a way we can get a substitute teacher to help you? So now you are playing the role that you must play as parents, because you do know it's not easy. That for me, the time that you need to step up, okay, as parents, you know, like you, for example, myself, we have been dealing with, we know what it's take to go to the highest level, or to go, let's say, not the highest level, but leaving middle school, going to high school, it's another level. High school to college, it's another level.
Yeah.
In every single one of the steps, you need to be there with your son, your daughter, showing that you are support them, because they do need you.
Yeah.
At school, they have a lot to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard like a little parrot.
Yeah, little cap. I don't know where that come from. Can you please check your mic?
I turn it off?
No. The back. Okay, it's not working. Okay.
So today problem everywhere.
I'm gonna call Mr. Mena. I know he's busy, but I have to call him. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next, Mrs. Joe.
Yeah. So tip number 2. Tip number 2 is about talking about feelings and talking about feelings early and often. So just to recap on tip number 1 is about exercising healthy habits in the morning and healthy habits at night.
Nighttime.
To
Taking
prepare,
shower, get
taking
bed
us-
on time, get a
Yes.
cup of tea,
Yes.
get a cup of milk, and then go to bed.
Yes.
Yes.
And then getting ready the next
The
morning.
next morning, wake up early, wake up on time,
Yes.
pray, get your breakfast,
Yes.
get your book bag ready, okay?
Yes.
And then
and go for a successful day. So tip number 2 is about talking about feelings early and often. So open communication is very important when it comes to in a family. And it's good, like he said, it's very important that parents that, you know, are the support system, and talking to our children and asking them what they call open-ended questions about, honey, how was your day today? What did you do? What was today? What was part of today that made you the most happy? Or what part of today that you wish never happened? And even if there's a conflict at school with the kids, listen to what happened. If it's an argument amongst their friends, if there's a something, you know, or even if there's an argument amongst other kids, you know, I always like to talk to my daughter to find out how her day was, what type of friends she has, how they joke amongst each other. And even if something happens with another student, that let's say another student misbehaved in her class, I say, oh, okay, so he misbehaved. So tell me, what did he do? Why do you think he did what he did? Do you think that was a good thing to do? You know, what is your
You just
opinion?
like, you know, mentally you
yeah.
you put something on the kid mind or
Yes.
brain.
Yeah, and I
You
want to know.
you teaching.
I'm teaching, but I want to know.
Yeah.
You know, is that a good thing? Why not?
You are part of.
You know?
You are in the game.
Yeah.
You find out what is going on. You want to know what is going on, and then
Yes.
you give your words, your opinions.
Yes.
You share with her your opinions. So she knows she has someone that she can relate it to, she can talk to after school.
Yeah.
Something happened. She can, Mommy, you know, this is what was going at school.
Yes.
Now you are part of the game.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And then anything that happens, she's comfortable to call me. We talk about it. And especially, you know, the kids are growing, you know, and
Yes.
then when they're teenagers, if something happens, they feel comfortable to come to you. When they're in their 20s, something happened, they feel comfortable to come
Because
to
we
you.
were
Because-
friends at the beginning.
Yeah, it's
We
a
have that
routine.
open mind,
Open communication. Yes.
It's a routine now.
Yes, it's a routine, and it's important for them to feel safe. You know, we have to protect our kids, but we're not always there, so there's different ways to protect them. And I think part of having that open communication, making them comfortable to come to you, especially when there's something that happens, you know. So that's important, and it helps also when they're experiencing life, because they're experiencing life too. They're experiencing anxiety.
level?
Oh,
At their
even
level?
at
Yes,
their level.
yes, yes.
They're experiencing disappointment, sadness, anger. Sometimes they have a friend that they broke up with, their best friend. They're not
Yes.
friends anymore.
Something happened.
Yeah.
You did not know what was going on exactly, but something happened, and then they broke up.
And then they broke up, and it doesn't have to be girlfriend, boyfriend.
No,
it could
no.
just be best
Friends,
friends.
yes,
yes,
best friends at school.
friends.
Classmates.
Yes,
Classmates,
classmates.
yes.
And they're, so that's a heartbreak, you know, and it helps them too when we could be part of that. Talking about, oh, your little best friend, you guys are not friends anymore. Because even as adults, we have relationships with other people. We have friends. We have co-workers. We have neighbors.
Yes.
You know, and it's important for us
Something
to learn.
happened, you lose that co-workers or that neighbor that you have around you used
Yeah.
to talk to,
Yes.
and then she or he moves.
Yeah.
That's gonna
That's gonna
make you feel like you have something that you are losing, something that was part of you, and
Yeah.
then it disappeared. So it's the same for the kids.
Mhm.
They are school. For them particularly,
Yeah.
I saw some of the kids. Let me share that quick. 2 kids. They come to the restaurant to eat,
Mm-hmm.
and then for some reason, one of the parents need to leave early. The guy was so mad because
the parents have to go in and
friends
left.
has to leave early before they leave the table.
Oh.
He was so mad.
Mm-hmm.
Keep crying. I have to go to the table,
Yeah.
grab him, and then, hey, come, let me. What is going on? Maman, papa, pat konen ki sa pou yo fe. At the end, I got him.
Mm-hmm.
So, le sa, m vin ap panse, jan ki ou di la ou el monte nan tep mwen bebit, se paske ou kompren, si moun nan ki we, yo zamin seulement ap deplase pendant ki yo tal manje ensemble. Et ou même qui perdu yon coworker ou t'es habitué avec lui pour une raison yo faille.
Mm-hmm.
Pour une raison li obligé move. Pour une raison li obligé pas dans travail ça encore.
Mm-hmm.
Li pas sorti sous avec facilité.
Yeah.
Non. It's gonna take time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worse for the kids
Mhm.
because as an adult you can deal with.
Yeah.
You're gonna say, you know, I can understand.
And I think
She was there. She has to go. She gotta go somewhere else.
Mhm.
That's for the good probably. But
Yeah.
I have to deal with the kids. They don't have that mindset.
Yeah.
you know, to me, I understand that sometimes we don't feel our kids, we don't understand them, we don't put ourselves in a situation to understand them, because we know sometimes what can hurt us, what can be painful for us, and we think is different for the kids because they are kids. But we forgot they are human as us. So they have a feeling, they have love, they can understand things, you know, even the little. Don't think that, you know, it's the same way. Before in Haiti, you will see a dog maybe walk out on shame, we're gonna say, it's nothing. But now we learn about when someone have a dog pass away, it's a big thing. Because that person used to that dog, and you know, it's like the attachment.
Yeah.
So les parents bliye bagay sa yo, they forget about the kids, they have feeling, so you can hurt them more than you can imagine. But when you remember that, you know, even their kids, but they have feeling, they know how to love, they have attachment with other people, and that will make us understand our kids, and you know, make the life and our life more easier too.
Yeah. Yeah. And also for the kids, talk to the parents. Sometimes we're like, oh, they don't want to know. Yes, the parents do want to know. They do want to know.
Yeah.
They may not, you know, like you said, you know, the parents may not always understand everything, but the kids can also help them understand.
But
And-
sometimes
but
they
make sure that-
refuse to do that.
I know, but it's important for the kids to talk to their parents.
Yeah.
You have to trust your parents. Who wants the best for you
Your-
on this
I
planet?
always tell my kids,
It's your parents. That's who's gonna want the best for you, not your friend,
no.
not that best friend, that classmate who sits over there. No, the one that wants the best for you is your mom and your dad.
It's not even 50-50 for me.
No,
Yeah.
It's not even 50.
it will
No.
never be.
No.
The only way it's 50-50, it's your responsibility to come to me to let me know what is going on, what you are dealing with. Ask me for help that you want. Now I want to know what that I can do for you. How things going on. What you suggest me to do for you? Should I go to the school? Should I see the principal? Should I talk to your teacher? That's my responsibility, but it is your responsibility first to come to me
Yeah.
to share with me things that not going well with you.
Yeah,
How do I know if you are not sharing with me?
that's true.
Thank you. Okay.
That is true. Yeah.
So, eh bien, Madame Julie, ou gen mic là, n'a pas continuer.
So tip number 3, identify and plan for triggers. So one of the most empowering steps in supporting your child's like mental health is helping them identify their personal stressors, either with a subject like math or science if they feel overwhelmed like that, or sometimes some kids they get overwhelmed when they're around a lot of people or things like that. So one of the things is whatever is really to, just really know our kids, which we know our kids, but knowing what triggers them. And because some kids, they don't like math. Okay, if you don't like math, that's understandable. Let's get a tutor. Let's spend more time with math.
Yeah.
Let's try different things. Spend more time to study with the math. Some kids, they have anxiety when they're around a lot of kids. Okay, well, let's not spend so much time around your friends. Let's not spend so much time on the cell phone, on social media. For us to understand what triggers, what things make it harder for our kids, give our kids anxiety, but for the youth in itself, also what makes you have anxiety. If it's science or math, a lot of kids, they don't like science and math. Okay, that's fair, but get a tutor. Spend more time trying to understand the material, because it's easy to say, well, I don't like school. School is not for me. School is not for everybody, but it's not. But
That's true.
It's something, but you can't say school overall is not.
Yeah, that's
There's
when you say
different
school.
parts of school.
Yes.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is that even though school is hard, that doesn't mean you can't succeed in school.
And that's the only way you can do.
And that's the only way. But some people say, well, school is not for me. Okay.
How come it's not for you?
Well, why? Is it science that's not for you? Okay. Then why don't you major in language arts? If you like reading and writing, there's so many degrees in reading. Go be a lawyer. Lawyers don't like science anyways. They don't like blood. Go be a lawyer and an engineer.
Yes,
But
that's it.
still, you're gonna need a little science.
No, you're going to need a little science. I want to encourage the youth. And my point is, I want to encourage the youth to not look at school as negative. Okay?
The enemy.
It's
The
not
principal enemy.
It's not the enemy.
Principal.
And school is more than what you see in front of you. School is the key to a successful future.
Yes.
You need to have a
use
good
to
job.
open the door.
Yeah, you need to succeed in school so that you can go to college and succeed in college so that you can get a good job and succeed in society and be able to pay your bills and support your family. It is hard as an adult. And when you're a youth and you hear adults are telling you, go to school, stay in school, do this, do that, they're not saying that because they dislike you. They're giving you this good advice because they are adults. They are where you will be one day.
Yeah.
Okay? And then they're giving you the tools early so that you can make better choices tomorrow. That's from a place of love. And don't take it as, oh, well, I don't want to do it. Like, don't try to reject it, but embrace it.
Yeah.
Embrace when your parents tell you do your homework. Embrace when your parents tell you put away your cell phone and do and work hard in school. Embrace it, because those are keys to success. If you had parents that didn't care about you, they would never say things like that to you.
But is it the reason why some people they say it in a different way? We're not gonna say it generally, but some people say, college is not for me. I can understand college it's not for you, but still for me you need the high school diploma.
Well, you need high
You
school.
need
Yes,
to get to a level.
absolutely.
Cause how are you gonna be succeed in your life
You need a little.
if you do have absolutely nothing?
But you have to have something.
Thank you.
You have to.
People
Because
say, oh non, collège pas fait pour moun ça, collège pas fait pour tout le monde. On ka comprendre. Plus ou moins vle accepter. Moi dis moi plus ou moins vle accepter collège pas fait pour tout le monde. Mais ou still besoin yon minimum parce que pas gen rien que ou pral faire le papmando pour penser pour écrire un bagay, faut préparer un piste papier, ou en de là, ou gon morceau papier dans pour griffonner sur lui, tout ça que tu as besoin que c'est budget, que c'est sur ta aimé faire, même si c'est un dessin que tu as voulu faire. On dit par exemple où tu as un génie sans que tu parles à l'école. Si me prétend ni comme ça, sans que tu parles à l'école. Ou tellement levé ou fait de bagaille et puis il dit que ah vous connaissez monsieur pas jamais à l'école comme si pour venir on dessinateur pourtant la fait de peinture les gain de tableaux qu'elle peint les gain des images qu'elle présente devant mais qu'on y a pour exceller ou bien pour faire vivre dans branche ça il demande pour un minimum. Est-ce qu'on pourrait dire que l'école pas faite pour ou pourrait dire ah même 2 ans pas décidé pour même sous occasion qu'on n'a pas comprendre quand on se dit si ou pas de maths, eh bien, elle fait langue. Ou pas de langue, elle fait maths. Elle fait science. Parce que gagner possibilité pour séparer, même si nous sommes en Haïti, c'est ça qui fait ou songer, gagner monde qui fait A, gagner monde qui fait section C, gagner monde qui fait section B. Parce que je ne peux pas lire en mathématiques, je ne connais pas le faire point pour me passer dans l'examen, eh bien, je fais section A. Je ne peux pas faire section. Si mal fait si, je connais que je vais passer dans la section C. Mal dans la section A, mal fait lettre. J'ai que se dire, d'une possibilité en toujours là, mais arrêtez pour dire, oh non,
cherchez contre bon.
Cherchez à aller côté que vous sentez force pour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Yes, Mrs. Thank you.
Yeah. And
What the number that we have now?
okay.
Oh.
Knowing the signs of struggle and what to do. Okay. So it says that like if you notice like there's behaviors in your child where they are struggling, maybe if you notice that they're a little bit more upset when they go to school or maybe when they're doing their homework, they're more frustrated about a certain topic and things like that. Just really identifying the signs and helping them maybe get a tutor or get them an extra book so that they can practice those math. But like going back to the same point of before, of just knowing those tips of saying, hey, I'm not very strong in math, okay, but let me get a tutor, let me get extra book and material so I can pass the class. But I notice I have strength in reading. I like to write. I like literature. I still have to pass this math class, but I'm not gonna give up. I am gonna find my strength and I'm gonna pour into my strength and also have a plan of success. So knowing signs of stress, knowing signs of trigger is important to know yourself. Know what you're good at and know what you're not good at. It's it's very important to know your weakness. And when you know your weakness in anything, use that as encouragement of I will put more time and effort onto what I'm not good at.
Let me try to see if I can say it well, make people understand. In my opinion, your weakness could be your strength.
Yes.
But you have to identify it.
Yes.
To accept it.
And then work on it.
Yes.
Because you already know your weakness. And then you put more time to work on it. That's, for me, that will become your weakness. Because your strength is because you are weak. And then you say, I need more time to work on.
Yes.
And then you put that time, the efforts that you need to work, and then to get done what you need to.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
One weakness I will say, for example, is procrastination. Waiting to the last minute.
Oh yeah, some people like that.
Waiting to the last minute to do your homework, waiting to the last minute to go back to school, waiting to the last minute to make a decision in your life. That is either if you're waiting to the last minute to get to work on time or to the airport.
I will have time.
I will have time.
There's plenty time. There's plenty opportunities. Then there's plenty possibilities.
No.
And then at the end of the day, when you look around, you don't see not even one of them.
Yeah, because you waited too late. That's a weakness. That's a weakness many of us do have a problem with. So how do you fix that weakness? What you do, you plan. If I know I have homework If I say I want to go back to school, I'm 23 years old, I've been, I dropped out of college and now I'm ready to take my life seriously. Okay, let me take the time to research what am I going to major in? Which schools have these programs? And then you have to apply. Every application has a deadline. Even if you renew your license, you wait to the last minute.
Yeah.
That's it. So apply, but do things in advance. You start planning, you start researching, and then you do things in advance. You stay organized. When you stay organized and you're practicing that either if with your life, in your home, at work, those are good things to practice. Waiting to the last minute is stressful. You miss the deadline. You miss it and say, oh, it's not meant for me. What do you mean it's not meant for you? You let it go. We have to plan, organize, and practice good habits to work on those weaknesses. And those weaknesses will not be weaknesses anymore.
Because people keep saying, oh yeah, bon Dieu bon mon lot, bon Dieu ouvre l'autre porte, bon Dieu fait l'autre route. Yes, mettez bon Dieu dans le travail tout le temps, pendant que ou même vous avez une possibilité. Bon, Sébastien, on continue?
Yeah, okay, let her go. Let me continue.
And then the final point is finding support. So when it comes to support, it's important for, going back to school, either if it's with your academics, if it's upper level, like going to college. It's important to have a support. Number one, your family, having a supportive family. If it's with your academia, having a guidance counselor, researching what degrees that you want to major in, and have a plan. But have a support system, someone you can call and talk to. Call mom, call your pastor, call that friend that's a therapist or someone that can help you through these tough times. And because you will have tough times, you will. But it's important to have a support system of people that love you, that care about you, and is part of that network, that community for you.
Okay, we have Sister Meridiana who's say yes, it's very important that parents begin to recognize the sign of the struggle early in the child, because I will help them later on as they go and continue their academic journey. And she gave us something about herself. She said, in my early academic journey, I struggle a lot asking for help when I need it. I didn't necessarily struggle with procrastination, but with the ability to ask for help when I needed it. Yeah, because
unfortunately, she cannot be part. That lady should be part of the show this morning. Oh yeah, I wish she could be part of the show.
Yeah. So to me, it's like
But Sister Meliana knows if she is able, she can ask questions. She can call to say anything.
Yeah, Sister Meliana, if you wanna say something, you can call. Okay. Yeah. So to me, parents have to very, very, very careful and try to involve on everything your kids doing. But sometimes to Miss Julie, as I was little too. Even I'm 50 now, but I wasn't 50 all my life. No, that's her calling? No, that's wireless. Do you know her number?
I don't have it. Is it system? Take it to see if it's on the phone.
Hello?
Oui, nous t'avons dit que
Hello?
moi-même, Mrs. Julie, moi t'as pas dit
Hello?
peut-être
Good morning. How can I help?
moi t'as pas dit que comme c'est là parler de
Sister Meridiana?
parents yo qui pourraient involve là-dedans vie timoun yo. Et nous te dit que timoun yo tout yo doué fait parents yo involve parce que autant que ma blême parent qui pas prend responsabilité yo.
Number ko fini, no?
Non, excusez-moi, je connais, je vais aller dans la même ligne avec vous, mais it's that person. Give another phone number.
Can you call this?
561.
Okay, the studio.
561-702.
Can you call 561-702?
6823.
6823.
Okay.
561-702
68
68
23.
23. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you. We will
Alors,
connect you.
oui, madame Marcel, m'a fait oui, m'te seulement a fait approche ben m'te prend partie dans ça que t'as dit comme si involvement parents yo dans vie ti moun yo même t'as dit et que faut que ti moun yo même yo bay parents yo possibilité pour involve là, à savoir inviter yo. Tant que c'est Méliana t'a dit logon question, pas peur poser question. C'est vrai son game ni ou me continue ça. Alors t'as pas font ti jouette. Let me say it like Mrs. Julie said probably 3 or 4 times already, family support. Okay, family system support. So, but you are on the show. That Pistas family support. That Pistas family support. That's the reason why we have the show. We do know we need to act like a family.
Okay.
When support each and other.
We have Sister Meliana, but I was gonna say that there is some kids, even the parents open the door for them, they never enter. So you make them feel like they're comfortable, they can talk to you, they can tell you everything, and they still pull back. So because there is some people, they're growing up like that.
Yeah.
They're so I can say like not silent, but they're not really talking the stuff about
They're reserved.
Le fait que eux-mêmes, yeah.
Alors, on a fait pour
Meliana.
semestre.
Good morning.
Au Bali.
Hello?
Sister Meliana.
Hello?
Il n'a pas attendu ou?
Hello?
Il va attendre ou?
Hello?
Okay.
So Discord is not good too.
Again.
Okay, you can talk, my dear. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, everyone. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you guys?
And we good. We have Miss Julie with us. She's the guest speaker today.
Hi, Miss Julie. It was a pleasure meeting you and listening to you online.
Oh, the pleasure is mine. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm Marie. I'm usually one of the hosts for Youth Corner segment here on BeatStars Radio.
No, nice.
So we usually have our show every Saturday at 11:30 to noon. So I'm one of the ladies that usually stream online
Oh,
with the
nice.
girls.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yes, we plan to connect them with you, but unfortunately, she got to go back to school. And she's
Oh.
going to be out of country, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yes.
So if you have a
Princess,
question,
you have any
or-
question, mommy?
or
You have the
assistance?
mic. The floor is yours.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miss Julie. I appreciate your word of encouragement, especially on education. A lot of our youth don't recognize the need to go to school and pursue their education. And I'm talking about especially the youth that are raised in a Caribbean island household. They think that their parents are giving them a hard time and pushing them forward to going back to school or stay in school to finish up, whether it's their high school diploma, associate degree, or bachelor's degree. And I think it was 2 weeks ago, I did a segment on the importance of education within, especially the colored community. So I just wanted to highlight, how great and perfect timing that you came on the show to talk about the necessity of being educated, because as you know, that school is back on session, and those that are going to college classes are starting this week. For others, classes are starting next week. So it's a great way to start off, I guess, the school year, school semester with a reminder of the importance of education in our community.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No, you're.
Go ahead, you can continue.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I wanted to piggyback on what you said, because specifically in our community, our Haitian American community, our Caribbean community, remember, this is America. I know if you were born and raised here, but your parents are you're a descendant of migrants. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
So therefore, there's even a greater pressure, society-wise, there's a greater pressure to succeed and making sure that you make something of yourself. Because there's a lot of pressures as an adult myself, and I've worked in many industries where if you don't have the title, you're not allowed in the door.
Exactly.
You're just not. And society does judge people based on what you do.
Yeah,
That's
I
just,
totally.
we can't change that, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Miss
Yeah.
Julie. It's true, because even my own story, like I'm a first gen
Mhm.
college student and going off to pursue my, medical doctor degree.
Mm,
It's a great pressure, because I'm the oldest out of 4.
mhm,
So having to stay disciplined,
mhm.
having to stay on top of your studies, because not only does your color of your skin automatically disqualify you unless you have a degree
Yeah,
and you demonstrate your intelligence to those
yeah,
around you.
yeah,
That will help others to see you way beyond the color of your skin, but
Yeah.
what you hold in your brain, in
mhm,
your mind.
yeah,
And so I was speaking to the other members, part of Youth Corner. They're much younger than I am. And so to them, I'm viewed as like sort of a mentor or a bigger sister,
Mm.
older sister to them. And I
mhm,
was telling them that, like when it goes to going to pursuing your education, you have to learn how to first, like you highlighted earlier in the show, to recognize your weakness early on. If
Mhm.
you're a procrastinator, you dealt with that all your life. Going into college, you have to be able to identify the trigger points,
mhm,
the things like staying on social media. If that's gonna be a problem, to remove that
yeah,
out of your sight.
mhm,
And like the friends you have, it comes in. And I said the friends you have, because the people you surround yourself with have a lot to do with how you will succeed in life. Are you
Mhm.
surrounded by wise friends,
mhm,
or like friends that are full of foolish talking, like unwise, those that are disciplined, those that don't have nothing to show?
mhm,
And so when you start to think like that, when young people start to think like that, they start to see a change in progress in their academics, and not
Yeah.
only in their academics, in all aspects of their life, with their
Mhm.
hobbies, their communication with their parents,
mhm,
the way they act, their relationship in general, and also their stance within the community. And so that's the reason why I admire the fact that you threw out there procrastination, because it's a big thing within the youth population,
mhm,
struggling to overcome, like, setting deadlines for themselves, like, reading the syllabus beforehand,
yeah,
having a calendar, putting the due dates in.
oh yeah,
So that's a good thing that you mentioned that. And I wish a lot of the youth, like especially the girls that usually do Youth Corner with, I wish they were here to listen to the thing that you mentioned about procrastination, because yes, you can overcome it by setting early on boundaries for yourself as a student.
yes,
Yes.
mhm,
Okay.
Thank you, Sister Mariana.
If
Yeah.
she still can say if she wants, but if you give me permission to say something,
Yes.
as she said,
mhm,
she is the older than the 3 others that we have in this department. For Pistols, we have a youth department.
mhm,
She is the leader.
mhm, mhm.
She's gonna go back to school. I'm gonna miss her.
Oh.
Because, yes, she's a leader. I really appreciate, let me say, I love the way that she composes herself, she treats others, she deals with them.
Mhm.
She's an adult, I'm telling you. I wish we have more like her. I wish when she is here, the 3 others could use the opportunity that they have to deal with her, to learn from her. Okay, unfortunately, she got to go. But I am so glad, I'm so happy she wants to go back to school at this time and then do what she must do, what she wants to do, what she has to do. So congratulations, Mabel. As you know, I love you. So many thanks for everything that you have done.
Yeah.
The time that you spend here with others, your friends. I really hope, let me say it again, they used the opportunity that they had to deal with you, to work with you, to learn from you. She's a great girl, a future woman that anyone you have around you, you will be pleased to deal with. Thank you, Maylana.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Brother Quinn, for the word of encouragement, for the nice
got my
words. I
daughter.
truly appreciate it. And as always, Sister Jessica and Brother Quinn,
You know, we love you. We love
No,
you.
we love you.
I love you guys too from the bottom of my heart. And just know that even though I'm away, I still have Youth Corner in my mind and my heart. And I will never be a visitor at Youth Corner.
That's
It's always
yours.
gonna be mine.
That's your show. That's your show. You do whatever that you want. You give the opportunity to someone to come, but that's your show.
Yeah, that's my home.
Okay, Miss Julie, what more you have to say?
No, I wanted to say just to kind of ground everything when it comes to the success in our community.
Yeah.
And I wanted to
Yes.
piggyback on these great points that it is important. It's important as a youth to practice good habits
Yes.
which leads to success. No
Yes.
one wakes up and becomes successful. Nobody. It takes time, it takes discipline, it takes good habits, it takes recognizing your strengths, which is easier, but most importantly, identifying your weaknesses and working on them.
Mm-hmm.
Working on them every single day, day by day. And change never feels good. Going to school never feels good. It doesn't.
You have homework, you have
Yeah.
time, you got to
Yes.
bring them back. You have project that you
Yeah.
need to work.
Yes.
I spent 1 year not too long ago going to school, leave the studio. I know what
Yes.
that requires from me.
Yes.
Sometimes we get to the school and then the teacher said, Bon di l'on façon pour que mon mwen yo kompren. À mon âge, mwen ve l'école là, et puis pour garder un professeur vin la blême.
Mm-hmm.
La blême, presque beton di yon en classe là.
Mm-hmm.
Le regarder l'âge, et puis qu'on y a pour ouais, ou l'école l'autre qu'on ti moun. Et bien c'est ça l'école lié. Ou gagne responsabilité, même si professeur qui en face soit, il était younger than you, okay? Il était young like 20, 15, 10 years.
Still professor.
He still, he's not professor, no. He's the boss or she's the boss. She is the boss. You got the project, you need to bring it back. You need to turn it on time.
Yeah.
M'bête du point pour ça.
Yeah.
M'bête du point pour ça, comme ça. Ok? M'go professeur qui fait une faveur. Après que m'te projet pour me détourner balle, m'pa tourner balle, et puis qu'on a li ba mon time.
Yeah.
Même te que perdu. Moi ça me dit, that means you need to put efforts, put time beside to do what that you have to do.
Yes.
Get your project done.
Yeah.
Bring it to your teacher. Or if you need a little bit time, call, send the email,
Yeah.
ask for permission. Can I have another day? Can I have an extra time? 2-3 hours? I'm gonna send it to you because I had something that I was working on. I'm not done yet. Please, can I have 1, 2, 3 hours? Can I have a day?
Yeah.
That's your responsibility. Otherwise, professeur après prendre sanction qu'elle doit prendre, il va prendre mesure qu'elle doit prendre. Then school, that's the key to open the door for your life. If you wanna have it
Yeah.
in your hands,
Yeah.
go to school.
I agree.
Okay,
Well,
definitely.
She's gonna say something.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I can't stay too long, unfortunately, because I have to go do some preparation before I leave. But it was a pleasure meeting you, Julie, Miss Julie, online. It was great listening to you give the word of encouragement to our youth population. And also, fuck me and sessions, well, you guys know I love you guys, and we'll stay in connect.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
we'll pray for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you, guys.
And I wish
Okay.
you the best.
11:53.
Miss Julie.
Miss Julie. So you have to,
Wrap it up.
yes.
So to wrap up, so today the title was Back to School Mental Health Tips for Parents and Students. For parents, as parents, we are the anchor for our families. We are the anchor for our children. We anchor them into the right direction. We anchor them, we lead them, we guide them, we push them in the right direction as the direction they ought to go. And as students, as adolescents, small children, you listen to your parents, and even for teenagers and young adults, give heed and respect to your parents because your parents, they want the best for you, okay? As teens and young adults, it's important for you to take responsibility. You say you want to be successful, you have to put in the work of success. Part of the work of success is self-discipline, good habits, going to sleep early enough where you can compromise of, I'm not going to stay on social media for 12 hours for the day. I'll go to bed early enough. I'll pray before going to bed, journal, read a book before going to bed. Go to bed, give yourself 6 to 8 hours of sleep, wake up in the morning, have a good healthy breakfast, pray, exercise, and then start the day, a positive day, every single day. And when you put that into good habit, later on when you become older into an adulthood, you will still have those good practices. And it's also your responsibility to open up to your parents and talk to them. They can't read minds, and give them grace. Give them grace, because it is important to give our parents grace because they don't know. And how would they know if we don't open up to them? It's easy to say that our parents need to come to us, but that's not true. We can go to them, we can talk to them, we could be open and vulnerable with them too, because they have feelings too. They're not invincible where they don't have feelings, and they were there before you were there. Who else is it? The best people to learn from is from the people that care about you the most. And it's just as a family to be with one another. Overall, when it's time to going back to school, set plans and goals for yourself. My goal is that I have 4 classes. I want to get straight A's. Okay, what efforts, what changes, what practices you're going to put into place to making sure you get straight A's? Is it extra time studying? Is it tutoring? Is it more books, more work outside of school to help you with school? What is your goals and practice to say, I will succeed? And also for the youth, be encouraged. School is a vague term to say school is not for me. Maybe math and science may not be for you, but what about language, arts, and literature? What about business? What about engineering? What about something else that can help you be successful in that avenue? Some people may not some people are not destined to be a doctor. We all don't have to be doctors, but whatever you do, you need to be successful at it. Whatever you do, if it's a 2-year degree, be successful. If it's a doctoral degree, be successful. Have a plan. You can't just sit down and say, well, I just want to have a plan. You have to have a plan. It's the real world, because the time is today. We have to, whatever you want, you have to put the time in today, not tomorrow, but today. And, and that's overall the point is for back to school for everybody.
I want to say thank you, Miss Julie.
I'm not going to sit down and say, God, do something for me.
I want to say thank you, and we want to put back we want to excuse our viewers because something happened. We just bring like a little what can I say that?
What is it?
But c'est pas vraiment quality maybe. And we want to say thank you for your patience. And I think Mr. Priyan gonna work with Mr. Mena and to find out what's going on. And
it's technology.
And we want to say thank you before to God, the above of everything, and all of us. He's above, and then he's the one who fill ourselves with blessings. And we want to say
have that woman with us.
Yes,
that's
yes.
a blessing for me.
And I want to say, you know what? Without Mr. Priyan, we will not have Mr. Julie over here today. So we want to say thank you to him, because I know maybe sometime other people might be think, Mr. Priyan don't call me, he don't text me, he don't do this, he don't do that. Sometimes people might be thinking I'm get his back, I'm overprotective. It's just because I'm coming here more than other people. So I know the hot water he's sitting on, or he's running all over the place. Sometimes he has to go in front, and then he have to be in the back. He has to go to work because we don't have money. But we want to have money. We want some, whoever can help, so we can have a full time of this guy, and then we will see how things will be. And I want to say thank you to him. And then I don't know what to say and what to do with Miss Julie for her, excuse me, for her to be here today. She's not living any close by, but she drove to come in here. And I just praying for God to take her back home safely and give all the blessings the same way she cares for other students. And then God will multiply the blessing upon her and her daughter and the rest of the family. And we want to say we love you. We love you so much. You know that. You are a blessing. I like talking to you. And I think I learn a lot from you. And I think I will learn more and more and more every day. And I want to say thank you to Sister Mariliana. And good, I'm not going to say good luck to you, but may the Lord be with you. Mr. Prier.
I don't know what to say. You say almost everything. Let me just say thank you to Mrs. Julie for your time, the efforts that you put to come here, to prepare the show as usual, because every single one that you are part of, people can understand is someone that so care about what she's doing. She comes prepared with the stuff, share with us, and then we can talk to you as professional. Thanks, so many thanks to you. May God be with you all the way in your life. And then when it's come to my daughter, I call her like that, my daughter, Sister Mariliana. She knows everything. We don't have to say much. I'm only gonna say I love you, and I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for the next step that you will go where you're gonna bring me a piece of paper, first of all, and then secondly, you know our conversation. I'm waiting for that. Okay? I love you, baby.
Julie, I have to take a picture.
Okay? I love you. Okay, Sister Mariliana. We'll talk just after the show. I'm gonna call you. We'll talk because I want to hear from you personally. And then thank you so much, baby. God be with you every single day. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye,
Yes.
everyone.
Thanks to everybody. Un petit problème qui vient là, nous parler sérieux sur tout à l'heure comme ça. C'est technique. Ça arrive pas comme ça.
Petit problème ça, yo, Jésus connaît yo. Merci tout le monde, c'était un plaisir pour nous avec vous. Nous te prenons plaisir pour nous rentrer la caillou, pour nous informer. Eh bien, qui ça que retourner l'école là, mental health, comment ou même comme parent pour préparer tête ou, pour préparer l'esprit ou penser au mental ou, et pour préparer petit ou. Et comment ti moun yo tout qui redevance que yo gagné envers parents parce que we not my reader. We want them to come to us and then for us to help them back. That was the tip. And this is very good. That was very good. And don't go too far because we're going to pray. Because without prayer, you see, Miss Julie was talking about so much about prayers. So without prayers, we are nothing. Thank you to the Lord and thank to everybody. Merci.
Notre cité encore devant le trône.
Yes.
Allez. Miss Julie. My gosh.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Only the guy who can pay you. We got a big fat check for him.
Thank you.
Mrs. Marston,
Let's in.
what do I gotta do for you? Can I sit down?
Yeah,
Usually, okay. On 10 minutes. N'a pas de devant?
Yeah.
Pourquoi l'autre partie, l'autre bois là? Dans fond partie pour moi. Do stuff last 2 weeks. Even weeks.